Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a Q&A. If you don't know me, my name is Tia, and I'm gonna give you guys a second to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys can get notified when I do post again. I made a post on Instagram, I think it was like last week, and I just told all my followers, hey, give me some questions. I'm posting a Q&A soon. This is your chance to be nosy. What do you guys want to know? Most of my videos that I post are like get ready with me, so you guys don't really know too much about me personally. I got 5 questions here sitting on my computer. I'm gonna read them off of here. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into the first question. Oh, I'm getting hair in my mouth. The first question was, what was your biggest lesson this year or this past year that you learned but grew from personally? What did I learn? What did 2018 teach me? I would probably say time is not as important as it seems, whether that comes to like striving to do things or like when it comes to people. Time is just like an imaginary thing that for some reason just holds people back so much. I know a lot of people who just sit there waiting to do things with their life because it's not the right time or the timing just isn't right. If you just jump and do something, you're probably going to get the exact same results as if you're going to do it later, or you might not ever do it because you're waiting for the right time. Or when it comes to people, you can know somebody for like the longest time. You can know somebody for 20 years, okay? And that whole relationship there could absolutely mean nothing. You know what I mean? So I would say probably my biggest lesson is that time is just an imaginary concept used to hold people back. Don't let time be your excuse for anything. Don't let it be your excuse for applying to the job or, you know, talking to that person or anything like that. Just jump for it, you know. If it doesn't work out, it just wasn't meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. But if you're constantly waiting on time or relying on time to do things with your life, you're gonna be delayed like for the longest time. If that makes sense. You know, time is just not a thing. So, fave memory in high school. What most embarrassing moment and advice for those of us in high school? So my fave memory of high school, let me think. High school is just like crazy, honestly. My high school wasn't like too exciting or like we didn't have like a lot of big things going on. For the most part, I kind of stayed to myself. I was nice to everybody. I never really had problems with people. I would probably say graduation was probably my favorite memory. Just because that's the day that I was officially done with high school. Like, I've never been one to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited to go to school. So definitely graduation. That officialness of never having to go back is just like, yes. So most embarrassing moment. I don't think I've ever had a time, honestly, in high school where I was just like embarrassed in front of people. Like, I was never bullied. I never got like my pants pulled down or anything like that. I wouldn't say I had an embarrassing moment. I would probably say I had embarrassing like periods of time. Not necessarily a moment. I wasn't necessarily doing anything that was like embarrassing and I was worried about other people. It was just like embarrassing to myself, like, why did I do that? You know, like looking back on it, like, why did I talk to this guy? Why did I do that to this person? Like, it's just embarrassing. I'm such a different person than who I was like even just a few years ago that I look back on a lot of the decisions I made and I was just like, ugh. That's embarrassing. There's so many things that I will just never tell anybody that might not even sound that bad to people now, but me as a person looking back, like as far as I've grown from now, it's just cringy. So yeah. Advice for those of us in high school. Honestly, I'm planning on doing a collab video with one of my friends later on advice for high schoolers, so keep in tune for that video. That should be coming to you guys really soon. But I would say my biggest piece of advice would be just to remember that there's going to be a life outside of high school. High school is not forever. It might seem like the longest or the shortest 4 years of your life, But keep that in mind when you're making decisions, that you're not going to be in high school forever. You know, that little fight that you had with somebody is not going to matter 10 years from now. It's not going to matter 5 years from now, because 5 years from now, hopefully, you're not in high school. Unless you're like in the 7th grade, then it's okay. Just remember that high school eventually ends, and all the BS that you're going through right now in high school, it's not going to matter. Things are going to be so different. You lose friends, you get different friends, you have new experiences, you get new mindsets. Just remember, long story short, there's a life outside of high school. High school ends. Just remember that. When you're going through the bad times, high school ends, okay? So next question. What's some advice you would give to your younger self? It really depends. I went through a lot of different stages in my life to where I needed 10 different types of advice. I would probably say my biggest advice overall that I would give to myself is to remember to take care of myself, and don't be such a people pleaser. Not necessarily that I was like kissing everybody's butt and just wanted to be under everybody, but like a lot of the times I found myself being in uncomfortable situations because I wanted to make other people happy. Like the people that I genuinely cared for, I wanted to take care of them, you know? And sometimes that left me in a position where I might not be the happiest, or I get left behind in a situation. So a lot of my younger years, I put a lot of people before me. You know, I never really stood up for myself and was like, I need to take care of myself first. I was putting a lot of people before me. It's actually just recently that I'm really just telling people no and being really selfish with myself. I guess it's easier when you're not surrounded by a group of kids all day for 8 hours that you care about, really. But yeah, just take care of yourself. And this goes out to everybody else as well. Like, it's completely fine to want to take care of other people, but you do also have to remember that you're your first priority. Always. No matter what age, you're your first priority. You're your main investment. At the end of the day, you're always going to have you, but nobody else is guaranteed. So don't forget to take care of yourself. The next question is, are you currently dating? Technically, no. I'm currently in a relationship, if that makes sense. I do consider dating and in a relationship two completely different things. Me personally, dating is more so we're not officially together, but we're hanging out and doing things. Like we're going out to eat, we're going to the movies, we're going skating. Like we're going out and doing things together, but we're not necessarily officially together. So I'm officially together with someone. I am in a relationship. We've been more so on and off for about 3 years, but he's my best friend and I love him to pieces. And I think you guys did get like a sneak peek of him in my previous video that I posted. It was more so like a vlog. There's a few peeks of him in there, but yeah, I adore him to pieces. He's my rock, honestly. And my last question is, I'm trying to remember it because I didn't write it down. It was, what is your type? And they said that they just put that question there so I can have something to answer, which I thought was extremely cute. Thank you. I appreciate you. But I don't necessarily have a type as far as guys. I've talked to light brights, I've talked to the chocolate, I've talked to nerdy guys, I've talked to the alternative guys, I've talked to the thugs. Like, I don't really have a set type. It's just kind of like if I'm drawn to you and your energy and like there's something attracting me to you, whether that be like your looks or like your personality, like I'm gonna talk to you if I want to. I have a boo now, so this is not happening these days. But yeah, I would definitely say I don't have a type. So that was the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A and got to know me a little bit better. I did have a lot of fun making this video. Actually, I thought it was a really cute short video for you guys. So I would definitely like to do a part 2 to this. I would definitely say follow me on my Instagram because that's where I do like post my little ask me questions thing, you know. So feel free to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That is going to be linked in the description box below. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to subscribe and click that little notification bell so you guys can get notified when I do post some more for you. And don't forget to comment and thumbs up this video as well. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate those thumbs up. It helps me like crazy. And I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Stay awesome. Bye.